Prismatic Evolution's prices are crashing. Well, sort of, but kind of not. So, Prismatic Evolutions, at the beginning of this whole Pokemon market downfall, it was holding extremely strong. While prices were starting to dip for some things, Prismatic Evolutions was staying put where it was at, and it seemed to be holding up extremely well. But as we have gotten further into this downfall of the Pokemon market, we are starting to see some of the cracks showing, and some things are falling in price, but some things are not. So Prismatic Evolutions is in a little bit of a weird place where there's some signs of strength and some signs of weakness. So if you look just at the total set value, it actually hasn't really dropped at all since the beginning of the downfall, and now the total set value is at $4,800. That's what it was at, about a month and a half ago. So it really has not really dropped at all. So you can see there. I mean, the total set value really hasn't dropped much. That's a sign of a strength. Now you also look at the PSA 10 price for the Umbreon EX. Recent sales have still been around $4,000. You can see here a couple sales, $4,100. One sale, a few sales here for $3,800. So it's around $4,000. So still, I mean, what was it selling at peak? Maybe $4,300, $4,400, something around there. So still pretty much the exact same price as it was previously. So the most expensive card, if we're seeing a downturn, you would expect a card that's $4,000+ to drop quite a bit, but it's still selling for about $4,000. So that's a sign of a strength. But here we start to look at some of the products, and we start to see some of the cracks showing with Prismatic Evolutions, at least in recent times. So you can see the Elite Trainer box. It was holding up at around like $135, $140 for quite a bit, but recently prices started to drop down all the way to $130. Now you can see in the past few days sales have been sort of abnormally low, but some days here sales volume was like kind of higher. So I don't know what's been going on the past few days, but prices are at $130 compared to what they were at $140. I mean, let's be honest here, a $10 dip from $140, that's not even 10%. So this obviously hasn't dropped much, but it has dropped a little bit. But here's the one that has dropped quite a bit. The Pokemon Center ETB, you can see at one point was selling for a little bit north of $400. Now it's selling for about $350. So yeah, I mean a $50 drop from $400. That's a little bit over 10%. But the PCTBs, to my knowledge, have not really been restocked at all. I mean, they've already gotten restocked 3 times, so I doubt they would have restocked them again. But they have dropped, and you got to remember, a PCTB, they're exclusive products, and they're supposedly sought after. But prices have dropped even more than the normal ETB. So if you're maybe looking to invest into Prismatic Evolutions PCTBs, buying from this dip may not be the worst idea ever, because the fact, like I said, they've already gotten restocked 3 times. I kind of doubt they're gonna get restocked even more. So buying from this dip would maybe be a good idea, but who knows how far it could really go down. But it is surprising that the PCTB has dropped even more than the normal one, which you would maybe think would not be the case. Now next here, another product that has been dropping is the special premium, or the super premium collection box. You can see it was selling at a high at around like $325, and where it's at now, it's at $275. So it's dropped about $50, which is about 15% of a drop for the super premium collection. And once again, to my knowledge, I don't think there's been any more supply added to the market in terms of like a restock or anything. So just demand and more supply, I guess, from people selling has caused prices to dip. And this is a pretty good product, and it's started to drop in price. Now, an interesting thing, out of all the things here, the booster bundle has actually started to go back up a little bit. At one point, it was selling for, you can see, low 50s, but sales volume, it just seems like booster bundles kind of just hold strong regardless. And sales volume, you can see still 100 booster bundles can sell in a day. These have gone back up to $60. So that's kind of surprising that the booster bundle has sort of kind of recovered from where it was lows, and where its lows were at the low 50s to now $60. So it is pretty much almost back to where it was, where off by a few dollars from where it was before, like the whole dip thing. So yeah, but they've kind of gone back up, which is, as you can see, kind of weird. Like, why are some things going down quite a bit, and some things are holding strong, like the PSA 10 Umbreon, the single cards, in the booster bundle here. Next is the Sam's Club Lucario EX and Tyranitar EX Premium Collection Box. Same thing here. These have held pretty strong. You can see since being released, they've pretty much been the exact same price. So once again, kind of weird. These really have not done anything, even though recently prices of some stuff has gone down. Some things have been stable or been going up, and this is no different. Prices have been stable at around $120. Next here, this is a little bit of a weird case that I wanted to share with you all just to end this video. So this product, I'm pretty sure, got delayed. I think it was supposed to be released late September, I believe, and it got delayed till I think later this month or something like that. And something weird has happened. So you can see it doesn't look like it's on pre-order anymore. As you can see, usually it would say here, like the date gets released, because it's technically supposed to be released, but I'm pretty sure they're only released in like the UK or something. I'll show you guys some evidence of that. So you can see what's happened. Like, okay, these were the pre-sale prices. They were pretty crazily high, 250. They dropped all the way down to like 190 here, and 30 boxes sold. And you can see here 20 boxes sold. And what's happened after, they've actually started to go up quite a bit. Obviously not much sales volume here, like a one box selling a day, but prices have rebounded. Now, why has this happened? Well, I'll show you guys the evidence here. So you can see, if you look, there's really no huge sellers that we may know of that are listing right now. These are smaller sellers, and you may notice that some of these people say pre-sale, right? And these are in the United States, but the ones that aren't, you can see, well, right here, United Kingdom, right? This is only like $200 comparatively to, you can see in the United States they have it in hand supposedly, and it's $300. You can see UK, there's a lot of listings UK. So my theory here is that, okay, they didn't get delayed in the UK, but they did in the United States. And you can see this person here says ships by November 28th, so that is in a few weeks. So I'm guessing here the reason why prices have gone up is because we got them delayed and UK got them. So I don't know if there's people somehow buying them from the UK, getting them in the United States, and I guess selling it from the United States, getting them from the UK. But that's probably why prices have gone back up, is because there's really no supply out there for the United States. It's only the UK. So it just seems like people that are wanting to buy them are willing to pay whatever price they drop to, and now they have just gone back up to where they were. And if you look at sales, you can see, yeah, they're selling in the United States for 230, 240, but in the UK they're selling for quite a bit less. Now, I'm not sure if there's any tariffs thing or some fees going on if you're buying from the United States, but there are much cheaper in the United Kingdom. But shipping and stuff, maybe you might as well just buy from the United States at maybe the marked up price if you're going to want to buy one of these. But these got delayed, so that's why prices for these have gone back up to where they were at like 240, even though they dropped all the way to 190. So yeah, just want to share this because it's sort of interesting. I don't know if you guys really care about this product, but it's pretty expensive right now because it seemingly got delayed. So that's all I want to share with you all in this video with Prismatic Evolutions. Some things have been going down, some things have been stable. Sort of a weird situation, but some things have dropped quite a bit, like the PC ETB. So that's all I want to share with you all. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.